All right, Jeremiah, thanks for a couple of minutes. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We will go to Andrew Jones. Please go ahead.
Jeremiah, what's going through your mind after pretty much everything that could go wrong did go wrong in those last couple of minutes?
I think it's just guys got too excited too early, and when we knocked that field goal in, Grayson hit that. I think that was a season-long 50-yard field goal, and he knocked it through. And guys on the sideline just got too eager and too excited too early, and I think that that really ended up to bite us on the butt. I think guys got too excited, thought the game was won, thought the game was over with a minute, I don't know, maybe a minute 50, 2 minutes on the clock. But I think that's what really got us in the butt was we need to act like we've been there before, act like we've been in situations like that. And I think that's what really caught us at the end of the game was getting a lack of focus because we thought we had the game won with 9 minutes and 2 minutes left in the game.
Up to that point, was that the best you guys have played defensively all season?
I think we played really good. I think the best game we probably played all season as a whole on defense is probably Duke. But I think we played really good tonight. I think we played sound. Besides on that last drive, we had a busted coverage. Something we ran all week, and we busted on that last drive. So we kind of shot ourselves in the foot those last 2 minutes of the game, and I mean you could see it.
Thank you.
Greg Barnes.
Hey, Jeremiah, I wanted to follow up on that busted coverage. Do you know exactly what happened there? Was that a matter of the corner trying to hand off to the safety?
Yeah, that was kind of what it was. It was like a corner safety exchange, but I don't know if the safety was trying to play in between 1 and 2 or not, but I don't know if he thought we were in 3 but we were supposed to be. It's supposed to be a cut by not cut by the corner, but he's supposed to be squatting like in cover 2, and he's supposed to deliver the route to the boundary safety. And I don't know if he didn't know. I haven't talked to him yet, but I mean, it's something we just busted on at the end of the game. But I mean, that's not really what lost us the game. What lost us the game was the onside kick, and it was weird because I feel like we work on onside kicks and recovering them and then kicking them, receiving them both ways. I feel like more than most teams do. And I mean, it got us. I mean, they got a perfect kick on the onside, and they were able to get the ball back.
And with that being such a difficult ending to a game, as a senior leader like you are, what's the conversation like in the post-game locker room?
I mean, it's disappointment, obviously. Kind of what I said, just because we work on 1 minute so often, we work on late game situations so often. So it's something that we as players have to be accountable for, because we can't say it's the coaches, because the coaches they get us ready for situations like that every single day. The 1 minute situation, we'll do that 2 times a week, every single week, no matter who we're facing. We rep the 1 minute drills, 2 minute drills, 4 minute left on the clock, and then with this onside kicking, I think that is as much as we can. I think Coach DeWitt does a great job of preaching what we have to do on special teams, especially elite situations. So I think it's us as players, something that we have to be accountable for, and understand like what ended up there, what laid out there, and we have to hold ourselves accountable.
Thank you.
C.L. Brown, go ahead.
Jeremiah, how frustrating is it to have played so well, though, for, most of the game to have it end in that way?
Oh, man, it's extremely frustrating. I think our defense played a great game. I mean, from the D-line up, I think you could finally see that Storm Duck he's really back. He's recovered from that foot injury, and I think he's gotten over the hump. And I think that you could see that out there today. I mean, Tony Grimes flying around making plays out there. The D-line getting home, backers in coverage, getting home on sacks, tackling backs out of the backfield. I think we played really well. It's just those little things that we talk about. And I think the biggest thing that, like I said before, is what caught us is getting too excited when we made that field goal to go up 9 with like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes up. It's like we won the national championship, and we acted like we never been there before. I mean, we need to get some maturity and understand that it ain't over till that clock hits 0 on the clock.
Okay, we'll close up with Jeremiah from Adam Smith.
Jeremiah, can you, in your football career, can you remember a more shocking ending that you've been a part of?
No, I can honestly say I probably can't say besides I go back to high school. My last game of high school, my senior year, we were up like 35-7 at halftime. We ended up losing. So I think that might eclipse this a little bit just because we were up so big on the second half. But yeah, late game situation. I don't think I've ever been a part of a game. A game or even situations that happen so fast like that in the game. I think it was a learning curve, and that's something that we can learn from, especially the young guys on the team, something they can learn from down the road.
When you're talking about those situations happening so fast, you're talking about you guys practice them, all the time, but I guess it's a much different thing to get in sort of the belly of the beast when it's happening. I mean, is it just a completely different feeling, obviously?
Yeah, it's a completely different feeling, but I feel like, since Coach Mack's been here over the tenure, I feel like we've had a lot of late game situations where we had to go on onside kick, we had to be on onside recovering. Since I've been here, I feel like we've done such a great job. Like when the game's on the line earlier this year, when we I believe it was Miami, when Garrett Walston batted the ball backwards. Good heads up IQ by Walston, because if you bat the ball forward, it's a penalty, and I believe they get to re-kick or they get a ball. I forget what the penalty would be, but all those situations we go over all the time, and I think just as players, we just need to look each other in the eye and just hold each other accountable. And since I've been here, I've been a part of a lot of late game situations, either us kicking in onside or us being able to recover the
already. But for Mecca, as who
that's just something for the young guys, especially freshmen that have never been a part of close college games.
How much?
All right, Jeremiah, thanks for a few minutes. We appreciate it.
No problem. Y'all going.